Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for stopping by to the team, Brian. If you're new to our channel, do it as we do it. Kindly do subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button, like our videos, and really appreciate if you share our videos. As I told you, it has been long. I uploaded a video to our channel, but recently I uploaded one. If you've not watched, the link is below this video, so kindly go and watch. I've talked about how to get jobs in Canada and how to get yourself in Canada, such opportunities. So go and watch that video and say something about it. So in our episode today is a podcast, and I have a guest here. He's going to introduce himself. We are going to talk about just raw and candid talk. We're going to have a talk, and I believe after this talk, it's going to educate more, especially young guys like me and him. We're going to learn a lot. So let our guest for today introduce himself, and we start the video.
Okay, thank you guys. My name is Kibagendi. I'm a businessman. I'm an entertainer. Part-time, can I call it artist?
So James is going to tell us more about himself. James is a very close friend of mine. So I thought, like, if I'm starting this segment of podcast, is the first person I'm going to bring on this channel, and more to come. We want to interview as many people as possible so that we can learn from their experiences. So for today, we're going to talk about the first question I'm going to give to brother James here is, how was your childhood like? Talk about your early growth, the challenges you faced, such. How was your early life? Like, you're starting to grow up from the younger age, kindergarten, going to the primary, to the high school.
Okay, so basically I was born at an hospital known as Oyugis Matata Hospital. I don't know that. Then in my first 3 years, I grew up at my grandmother's place, somewhere near around there. And then later we relocated, whereby I started my studies. We relocated to somewhere in Nyamira County, known as Kijauri, where I started my studies. Class 1 to 3, I went to a school known as Kisibei. And then from there, 4 to class 8, I went to Dorcas Sigara Memorial Academy. That's where I attained my primary school level. And then my high school, I went to Nyambaria School. We call it
Great
Nyambaria. We call it
Nyambaria.
The Great Nyambaria School. So that's in matters dealing with academics. But in social life, my childhood was fine. I grew up amidst of my sisters. So I was the only boy. They used to bully me. And then besides that, we had that nice chemistry, a good vibe with my parents, majirani hapo. Basically life was good.
That's interesting. What was your higher education like? In summary, that's like your university. There's a lot of stories. Okay, which university did you attend, and what can you say about that?
Okay, after finishing my high school from Nyambaria School, I joined Maseno University, whereby life there was perfect. I did education arts with IT from 2018 to 2022. My life was nice. We enjoyed there, playing politics, up and down, and then maybe we won some, others we lost. But basically life was good. We really enjoyed their comradeship.
You were a student leader, didn't you?
There's a point I was a student leader in charge of sports and entertainment.
As in Maseno University.
Maseno University,
that's interesting. So, all that story, how can you tell somebody who is maybe watching us, who is a youth, maybe in campus or in high school? Okay, let's talk much about in campus, like in terms of struggle. Tunajua, my comrades, ile kuinama, life is hard, you feel like you're losing it, you feel like it's the end of everything. How can you advise such a person who is right now in campus?
Okay, being in campus is an achievement for an African child. Our parents tend to believe that academics, they're the only keys to success. They're the keys, but they're not the only keys. So once you're in campus, besides academics, because you've gone there to do what? To study. At least merge yourself with people who have a great future. Once you merge yourself with people who have a great future, that's where we open links. If you look at our forefathers and even our mentors. You find someone who said, I was a classmate to so-and-so, their fellow CEO. So all those links, they come in campus. So all I can advise the guys who are in campus, or the ones who are willing to join, or the ones who are going to join, is that when you're there, open up your mind, diversify your brain, business-wise, build your career, and then from there are these co-curricular activities. Engage yourself in them, engage yourself in debates which build you, because we say that apart from academics, co-curricular activities help your brain to grow. Yeah.
That's nice. 2 questions before we proceed. Like, what is the most memorable moment in your campus life?
The most memorable moment in my campus life is during second year. I was vying. I was vying for the director sports and entertainment. So a day to election, I was blocked from vying now. My name was not in the list because of some, in politics, you have a lot of enemies and then political parties, so if you find yourself that you're in favor of some political group, but you don't have that power and capability to push, to pin down your opponent, yet your opponent has that power, that will definitely happen. So what makes that day memorable? First of all, it was cancelled few minutes when we were about to storm in a rally to the school. So when it happened, it kind of affected me. Nilipoteza plan, nikapoteza. Hapo ndo nilijua watu uko nao wakiona you are aiming on something. But when that happened, they thought we were totally done. So we rushed, tukaingia court, tukashtaki shule. Then from there we went for a case of which we lost. So when we lost, it hit me that you're losing this. As a smart guy, what you do, when it hit me, I realized that I needed these guys for my graduation. So there's no way I could escape that. After you've lost the case, what next? Suspension. But now, I went down and bent to the VC of the school and requested him that all I was doing was crap. And then I was under the illusion of alcohol. I was drunk in getting these. And then nilikuwa na chochwa na marafiki. So that day when I knelt down to the VC, he told me, I've forgiven you, kimbia darasani usome. That was my most memorable.
It's interesting. So what was your first day out of campus life like? Like finally you are now outside the world there. Everything is on, you are now alone. What was it like? How was it like? How did you start? The fact that I know you're one of the guy with a lot of connection, most of these politicians, most of these bloggers, most of these, who is who. So how did you manage to garner that, and how is that?
So during my last semester in school, it was the campaign period. So I, having an interest in politics, I was thinking, where will I merge myself, whereby I'll build my career, and whereby I'll do what I'll continue in my politics, in my political journey rather. But besides that, when I was done with campus, once you're done with campus, uko zile za sasa ni kutafuta kazi, nitapata kazi next year, ninunue nyumba, nijenge, nioe, and blah blah. So nikimaliza campus, the very first thing that hit me is now when we were discussing with my friends. I realized you are on your own right now. So I started focusing, how will I achieve my dreams? Now that I have these other political dreams, besides politics, you can't play politics for 5 years.
True.
There are those things which you want to do yourself. So I identified some businesses which I could do what? I could start. Venture into. So before venturing into those business, I was supposed to look for a strong foundation. Then I identified, Anthony Kibagendi. He's one of my...
Actually, he's going to be on this channel very soon. He's going to tell us his story also. So Mweshimiwa, wherever you're watching us from, you're next.
Mweshimiwa really mentored me, because once I was done, I went to him and then told him, hey bro, sasa nimemaliza shule. akaniambia usi-expect kupata kazi. But he opened my eyes to the reality. He told me, wewe fanya kitu yote yenye unafanya, at least ndo ikusaidie kujisustain ukingoja kutafuta kazi. Then from there, he was also campaigning for his parliamentary bid in Kitutu Chache South. So immediately after finishing school, I joined him, I helped him where I could. Luckily, we won. So from there, at least my channels were built.
So how can you, from your story and experience, how can you advise somebody who is fresh out of university right now, especially in Kenya? Sahi kupata job ni ngumu sana in terms of like getting a 8 to 5 job, well paying is another story altogether. So how can you advise that individual who is fresh out of campus, who does not even have that connection? How can you tell him to go about life and
okay, so once you're done with campus, kuna zile expectations uko nazo, as I've stated earlier. So hizo unafaa uzitoe kabisa. Let reality hit you that now I'm on my own, you know. Sisi wanaume kwanza, let me use an example of sisi wanaume. Kuna ile point inafika mzazi anakuachilia.
True.
So ukimaliza campus, just picture what you want. Maybe ulienda ukasomea education, maybe ulienda ukasomea drama and theater, maybe ulienda, and then unaona it's like you need to venture into that. Picture that. Accept the reality that you cannot be a millionaire in one day. That's what is killing a lot of youths. They want to be millionaires in one day. So ukimaliza, just venture yourself in clean business. Jitume, na ukijituma finally itajipa.
True.
Yeah.
That's nice. Remember guys to subscribe and like our videos as we are continuing with the videos. We're almost done with the video. It's my last question, and I'm going to post a question to James, which will be, will you rather, so I'll ask you 2 questions. Number 1, will you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
Okay, what you asked, I can say it has ever happened. And it's such an embarrassing stuff. So I would rather, because now I've vomited on my hero. So I would either, can we use either? Or I would love my hero to also vomit on me, for me to know that feeling.
So you would rather have your hero vomit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, question number 2, which is the last one. Will you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live to 100 with a lot of regrets?
I can say dying at 20 with no regrets sounds nice.
Than dying with 100 with a lot of regrets. So guys, thank you so much, Mr. James, for being in our videos. And if you have any question for James, you can write it down in the comment section. And if you want him back again to our channel, I'm going to bring him back for more topics, for anything that you would like to be clarified. So thank you guys for stopping by to the Team Brian. We're going to do more of these videos, and if you're new, kindly subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button. We are on our road to 20,000 subscribers, and yeah guys, more videos are coming up. So thank you, until next time.